Hello and welcome to another GCSE Computer Science video with me, Mr Goff, from MrGoff.com. Today's video will focus on social engineering. Social engineering is tricking people into giving up personal information. There are three forms of social engineering that you need to be aware of: phishing, blagging, and shouldering. We're going to take a look at each in more detail now. Phishing is when criminals send out lots of emails or texts in the hope of hooking a victim. They may be attempting to get you to send them some money, they may be trying to get access to your personal details, or they may even be trying to get you to download some form of malware so that they can commit further crime in the future. Phishing messages can often be identified by their characterizing features, things like bad spelling, grammar and punctuation, and not being personally addressed. Other telltale warning signs include if the message has a need to respond quickly, such as a deadline or time limit before something drastic will happen. If it has a link that when you hover over the link actually goes to somewhere different to where it says, or it has a suspicious file to download. Scammers using phishing techniques often make use of trends. During the pandemic, there was a huge rise in scams that involved trying to get people's personal details by offering them fake vaccine appointments. Other times, like Black Friday and Christmas, are synonymous with phishing campaigns that send out messages offering deals that are too good to be true. These campaigns often lead to farmed sites where people's data is harvested. Blagging, also known as pretexting, is making up a scenario to trick someone into giving up their personal information or make a payment. One commonly known blagging scam is the hospital scam. This is where someone gains access to someone's email account, normally while they're on holidays. They then take over their email account and email their friends and families with the scenario that they are stuck in a hospital in a foreign country and have been robbed or have lost their bank cards and bank details, and ask people to send them money. If people respond and send money, their money will be sent to an account that only the scammers can access. Another method of blagging that is causing increasing amounts of financial losses is known as CEO fraud. CEO fraud is where the attackers try to spoof a message coming from the CEO's email or phone. They try to do this at a critical moment, often on a Friday afternoon, and they try to trick the accounting or finance departments of a big firm into releasing a large sum of money for an urgent matter. The FBI reports that CEO fraud is the highest grossing form of cybercrime, and that the US economy lost $26 billion to CEO fraud over a 6-year period. Shouldering, or shoulder surfing, is where hackers observe people entering their personal details and use them to hack into their accounts. If you've stood behind one of your friends while they entered their password for the computer system and noted down what it was, then you've been guilty of shouldering. One scam that uses shouldering is card distraction fraud. This is where someone will be at an ATM and one person observes them entering their PIN and remembers it. Then they distract that person while someone else swaps their card for a different card. After they've left, the two scammers get together with the card and the PIN and are able to extract money from that person's account. Micro cameras that are easily hidden and cameras with extremely long zoom lenses that can observe people from a long way away have greatly increased the problems with shouldering. It's always important that when you enter a password or a PIN number that you do your best effort to cover it up. That brings us to the end of this video on social engineering. Join me again soon when I'll be taking a look at malware. Use the resources at MrGoff.com to help you revise computer science, and until next time, it's bye for now.